Hi everybody, it's Sharon here. So we are on day 5. So I hope you're enjoying your oils experience very much. You might recognize me from yesterday's balance oil, which I hope you've enjoyed using. So the two products we're going to talk about today are Deep Blue Rub and the On Guard toothpaste. So both of these little sachets you should have had inside your care package. So I'm going to first of all talk to you about Deep Blue. So I am an absolute massive fan of the Deep Blue rub. So this is just about coming to an end because I've nearly used it all. And then in this month's LRP, I've got another one. So I literally use it every single day, several times a day. So I had rheumatoid arthritis. So this has really helped me through, and I say had because I'm in remission now, thankfully. All done without drugs, may I add. Anyway, so the Deep Blue rub is a proprietary blend, so it has lots of yummy CTPG oils in there. So, we've already spoken about the therapeutic grade of them all, but this has lots and lots of different yummy oils in there. So you've got blue tansy, helichrysum, which Sarah's mentioned before, which is like or Jasmine might have mentioned it, saying that it's like liquid stitches. So you have wintergreen, which is that real kind of, it reminds me of germaline smell. So yes, this is like your natural muscle rub, the deep heats. But because this has peppermint in it, and peppermint has quite a high menthol content, it's very cooling. So it's not like, deep heat, which brings heat to the surface of the skin. If anything, it has this lovely cooling effect. So yeah, they've got lots of eucalyptus in there and rosemary. So yeah, you can have a little further look at all the other fabulous oils that are in there, but it's such a wonderful combination. So what I would do, obviously you've got your little sachet. So I have wrist issues, so I will always pop some of this on when I get out the shower in the morning. So that's probably actually even a little bit too much, but I would just rub it on the surface and in and all around that joint. So I often use it on my neck if I've got a headache or stiff neck and shoulders, which then leads to a headache. So I would just pop it on the back of my neck, all around and on the shoulders, and right up into that, the part where your skull meets your spine, so right up into there. And then when I've got residual in my hands, I just cup my hands over my face and breathe for 10 breaths. So, like peppermint, you don't want to have it too close because it has peppermint in it. You don't want to have it too close to your face. So you would cup the hands over, close the eyes and inhale deeply. So you're also getting the benefits of unblocking airways. So great if you suffer from sinus issues. So it's really good for unblocking everything. So what I would do today is choose an area of the body that maybe you suffer with. So whether it's knee, neck, and anything to do with the joints. So also very good if you get nerve issues up the back of the leg. So I used it for sciatica, and it made a massive difference. So obviously you've just got one little sachet, which would be one application in a larger area. So if you did have nerve issues anywhere in the body, say it was up the back of the leg, then I would apply just the pack up the back of your legs. If you've got like a smaller area like wrist, so maybe if it's something chronic, then I would use this and apply it maybe 3 times a day, just a little dab of it on the area. Maybe you've got a swollen finger joint or something like that, or maybe you've just been out on a long run and your muscles are aching. But I am a massive advocate of this. So in one of our kits you get the Deep Blue oil. So the oil is pretty much the same as what this rub is, but I like this better better because it kind of goes a bit further, but you can obviously use the little 5 ml bottle of oil and apply that, and it's just as effective. I actually think the oil is possibly stronger, but as I say, because I use this so much, I like it that it's in a lotion that I can apply to lots of different areas. So I urge you today to try this one out. So then we're going to move on to our On Guard toothpaste. So many of the toothpaste that we have out on the market really have a lot of really awful things in it. I always say to people, if you look on the back of your toothpaste packet or box and it has a big red cross on it, it's basically saying that it's pretty harmful, you know, and we're obviously putting it into our mouth. Yes, of course, you're advised not to swallow the toothpaste, but it's still in your mouth, and there is obviously a certain amount of that that's getting down into your bloodstream. So I always really question that. So this is a fluoride-free toothpaste, and it has all the wonderful oils in it that the On Guard Protective Blend have in there. So I often say that, you know, On Guard smells like Christmas. So this is the oil version of this. So it's one of the best selling blends that doTERRA do. So after all of the recent COVID, this actually completely sold out. Their sales rocketed through the roof. You know, there are online studies that I've looked at where they have put things like MRSA in certain different bacterias and viruses in petri dishes, and hands down, On Guard Protective Blend literally wiped the floor with all of those other cleaning products that would be used within your house. So we're talking about the toothpaste initially. So what I would say is, you know, just use it every day until the sample is finished. You probably get a couple of applications out of it. You just squeeze a pea-size amount on your toothbrush, and you know, it has things like clove in there, and clove is fantastic and has been used historically for anything to do with gum health. So it's fantastic for that. You know, I always remember as a kid when anybody in my family had toothache, you know, it was always the first port of call where they would go and buy clove oil and you'd pop it in your mouth, and it really does numb that area. So obviously with other oils, you're not quite sure what you're getting in there. You know, obviously you can go into your local chemist or health food store and they would definitely have clove there, but it's about the purity, and you're again putting it into your mouth. So, you know, you really want to only be using something that is CTPG, especially if it is internal. You know, you're not drinking a bottle of it, but you know, you're certainly using something that again ends up in our bodies. So yeah, try it out and see how you get along with this, and you know, notice how the taste is really nice as well, with cinnamon in there as well. So lovely orange oil. So each of those oils have their own amazing properties and therapeutic benefits. There's now myrrh in here. So yeah, myrrh is a great oil as well. And a tiny smidgen of wintergreen as well. So yes, again, urge you to try that. So whilst just we're quickly on the subject of the On Guard toothpaste, because On Guard is the best-selling blend, it comes in a whole range of different products. So they have this sanitizing mist, which I use lots. Obviously, lots of those hand sanitizers that you get out there aren't great because they are very drying for the hands. So even though it has the high alcohol content in it, it's very protective and doesn't dry out your hands. So this is what I give to my daughter to use as well. We have floor cleaner. You know, I use this on the floor, but it's not just floor cleaner, it's a concentrated cleaner. But I also sometimes use it for washing up liquid. So On Guard would literally protect everything really, from surfaces in your house to making up your own cleaning products. There are so many different ways that you can go with this oil, and that is available in the top 10 kit. So yes, you will hear a little bit more about that. But yeah, for now, grab your deep blue, grab your toothpaste and get using, and let us know some feedback on what you think of these. Anyway, have a wonderful day and we'll check back in with you later. Thank you. Bye.